Hello, everyone. Welcome to LinYoungChe, your place for Myanmar audiobooks, Myanmar classic literature, and good morning wish. Towards Rajaga. Surrounded by 1,000 monks, Buddha went towards Rajaga. Buddha resided at the Toddy Palm Grove outside the city, and delivered sermons to the multitude headed by King Bimbisara. The king and most of the people attained first fruition of the noble truth, Sotapatti. King Bimbisara offered Veluvana monastery to the Buddha to reside with the monks. Not long after, Upadisa and Kalida, who were the disciples of Sanjaya, the head of a heretical sect, came to the Buddha each with 500 followers, and became monks. Upadisa was known as Riputa. 15 days after he had listened to the Buddha's sermons, he attained arhatship. Kalida 7 days after he had listened to Buddha's sermons attained arhatship and was known as Moggallana. First congregation of monks. As the number of monks increased, Buddha convened his assembly. That was the first congregation of monk assembled during Buddha's lifetime. During that assembly Buddha decreed Sriputa as his chief disciple and placed him at his right side. Buddha decreed Moggallana as his chief disciple and placed him on the left side. Buddha admonished the monks thus. Dear monk, as a true monk you should not hurt others, should not do evil deeds, should perform only meritorious deeds and should keep one's own mind pure. King Suddhodana, who wished to see his son. King Suddhodana, having learned that his son had become an enlightened Buddha, was very eager to see the son. So he sent a minister with 1,000 followers to invite the Buddha. That minister arrived at where the Buddha was, and after hearing the sermons became monk with his retinue. The king again sent ministers each with 1,000 followers for 9 times. But all of them became monks. On the 10th occasion the king sent the minister Kludi, who was born at the same moment as Buddha, saying, Kludi, if you wish to become a monk you can do so, but do fetch my son without fail. Kludi in 60 verses. Kludi reached Rajaga, and in the same manner as the previous ministers became monks with his retinue. When it was the right time for a pleasant journey, he requested the Buddha to pay a visit to Kapilavatthu, reciting 60 verses on the pleasantness and joyfulness of the journey. In this way, Rava Buddha. Now is the transition time of the cold season, winter, into the hot season, summer, and the season is very pleasant and joyful. The people also have finished business and stored up the crops and cereals. The journey appears pleasant and joyful, the earth with meadows appears green and pleasurable. Along the forest track each and every tree is scenic with buds and blossoms. Buddha consented and went to Kapilavatthu on the full moon day of Tebong. Pakarvasa rain, lotus leaf rain. King Suddhodana had constructed monasteries in the Negrada Park, ready for Buddha and his monks to reside. Members of the Sakyan clan were very proud. So when Buddha arrived they let only the younger ones to pay homage to the Buddha. Those older than Buddha just without paying homage to Buddha. Then Buddha, rising up into the sky, performed and showed them miracles. At this, King Suddhodana himself paid respect to the Buddha, placing his head at Buddha's feet. This is the third occasion when King Suddhodana paid homage to his son. All the relatives thus dared not stay aloof, but paid homage respectfully. At that Buddha let lotus leaf rain poured down on them. The relatives, being greatly amazed, became more respectful to the Buddha. Nib, a portent as shower of rain, serving a special kind of as showers in which certain objects are wetted, but those showing disinclination towards moisture are left untouched like a lotus leaf. If you love Myanmar audiobooks, Burmese storytelling, and Myanmar classic literature, please subscribe and turn on notification bell so you never miss a new video. Thank you for your support.